baseball guy here coming to you from Vegas, Fremont Experience. I got one of Vegas's greatest landmarks, Abigail. Abigail, what's going on today?
Not much. I'm just very grateful to be on. Glad to see you guys.
We're grateful to have you too. You are a Vegas resident. How long have you been here?
I'm going on 3 years.
Okay. And then you've got a lot of tattoos. I'm going to assume you've got some tattoos from Vegas, some tattoos probably from back where you're from, Delaware. What was your first ever tattoo?
It was actually on the bridge of my feet. I got script, each step by faith. That was my first tattoo.
Okay, and being Abigail, your name actually comes from the Bible as well, huh?
Yes, sir. Straight out of the Bible. My mom looked up, was like, yep, this is her.
And I'm also noticing on your head, you've got faithful there. So is faith a pretty big part of your life?
Oh, yeah. God and family are the biggest things to me, honestly.
Absolutely. It's an awesome thing here. And then we've got some totally awesome things here. Let's start with your hand here in the queen. This is a chess piece, folks. Not a chess piece, a chess. Chess, C-H-E-S-S. Tell me about your queen.
Now, I got this as a reminder that, queen deserves a king or queen, depending on your stance. But, I deserve that, to be treated like that. Just a solid reminder.
Do you have one right now?
I do have a lovely king at home. I am looking for a throuple, though, throw that out.
If you want to be a part of that throuple, put that in the comments, folks. All right, so on your arm here, you've got some amazing stuff. Looks like a little bit of a castle. Is this going with the queen theme, or what is that?
No, this is actually going to be for my father. He is still here, but I wanted to get, he's obsessed with lighthouses. And that came on to me, too, and my sister's in the Navy, so kind of all went together. It's going to be kind of like a family sleeve, more or less.
Who's the mushroom?
That's me. I do love them so much. So I went ahead and, it was Friday the 13th. They had a little BOGO deal, so I went ahead and got that.
And then the flowers down here with the butterfly?
Yeah, so my mom and me, we used to garden all the time, and that was the biggest thing. Is right outside the bathroom window was a big old rose bush going up, and that will always remind me of her.
Same artist do all the sleep?
These are mostly by the same artist, more or less. This was here in Vegas. A girl, I believe her name was Destiny. But everything else was by the same artist, Felix. He's at Ink Therapy in Dover, Delaware.
Okay, so check out Felix if you're in Delaware. Do you get back there to still get work done by him?
I would love to. I have not, because I've just been, traveling is almost impossible right now, but I have all plans to do that, definitely.
And then your legs. All right, you've got one on your legs. When I mentioned I'm from Pittsburgh, tell me about that one.
Mac Miller is definitely a necessity. He was a big influence on my life growing up. He was an angel gone too soon. I felt like he had so much more to do and give this world, and he didn't get the chance to do that, But definitely big inspiration on my life for sure.
Yeah, he definitely represents the Berg. Berg's got quite a few musicians, Wiz Khalifa, and you can go old school with like George Benson and Reb Beach. Love Reb Beach. You got some other great stuff here on your legs as well. Tell me about
Mr. Robin Williams here. Robin Williams is another big inspiration growing up. My dad, he reminded me of my dad a lot. He's always wanting to give comedy to ease situations, and mental health was a big thing. It broke my heart. I was actually here when I found out that he passed, and it was just so heartbreaking. And I just he had a big message though. It's just you don't realize what people are going through, and that's why a lot of people do turn to comedy and stuff. Is with depression and everything. And I don't know. He's a big inspiration to me, and I want to carry him around forever.
I've also noticed that a lot of people turn to tattooing for depression and anxiety.
It's really good for your immune system too, But it's ink therapy. It really is. It's that's what it comes down to. Is instead of counseling's good, but sometimes you just gotta feel it out, and sometimes this is a healthy outlet to do that.
And then you've got some great. I just love the color here. But this little zombie guy, especially today's Halloween, so we're filming this. Tell me about the zombie guy.
Now that's for my best friend Lindsay, also from Dover, Delaware. Me and her are best friends. We are obsessed with zombies. I drew it because I used to always draw zombies on our desk, on our paper, and all that. And we had this ongoing joke that we had a pet zombie, and this is him, Russell. So I drew him and made him a part of my life forever now.
Russell looks like a cool dude. I want to hang out with him, just not when he's hungry.
Right, exactly. Got to watch out for that.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of brains, but I don't know. It hasn't been documented. All right, then how about your other leg here? You got a wonderful design on this one.
Yes, this was a Bible verse that me and my sister and best friend, we all are getting this tattooed. It's a cord of 3 strands isn't quickly broken. If you have God in the midst of your relationships, it shall last forever. And again, her being in the Navy, the anchor's always is tied back to that too.
And then your back. You've got a nice little back piece. Tell me about that.
Now that is literally, I was like, just make me a Halloween piece. And I haven't gone to finish it, but it's just like the essence of Halloween. You got like a little pumpkin, a creepy looking cat, some graveyard, you know.
It's looking pretty good. And are you going to get a lot of color into that one too?
Yeah, I plan to do that. I like to get it all colored in. I just haven't been back to Delaware in so long, and I was thinking about that. I might have to make like a Christmas trip and just kind of do all that in one sitting kind of thing.
All right, do you have any tattoos planned for while you're in Vegas that are like a one-off thing?
I plan to stick with, like, the one guy that did these portraits on my leg, his name is on Instagram and everything else is Art by Goon, Goon. He's here in Vegas. He's actually like right down the road on Fort Apache, Crown of Thorns Tattoos. I plan to get more or less my whole leg sleeved out by portraits by him, more or less.
So if you come out to Vegas and you win big on the blackjack or poker tables, check him out and get something big and awesome because he's got some great work here. You've also been doing some modeling. Tell me about that.
Yes, I am a part of a bunch of different modeling groups, but I also like to do a lot of stuff on my own. I work with a lot of companies, like in LA, for like different T-shirt brands, and I'll try to get you at least the Instagram handles for those. But out here, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of just stuff for my friends and trying to promote them, the things that they're doing, different brands are taking off. But I'm also doing a lot with Twisted Angels. That's also how I came across you guys, which is super awesome. They'll be doing a tattoo convention, I believe, this year, so I hope to be out there helping with that as well.
Well, the Twisted Angels are doing tattoo convention. You can pretty much guarantee Tat-Stories is going to be there. We've done a lot of interviews with the Twisted Angels. We love Mike and Bree. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you which one is my favorite angel because I love them all. They're just like the personalities, and you definitely come across like right, perfect, very sweet. You have like this look where I'm sure people judge you sometimes by your look, huh?
A little bit, you know, I get both sides of it. You know, it's like you get people that think, you know, you're involved in a lot of crazy things, or they think you're like just some big sex maniac, or it's like, or you get like the same thing, you kind of get like the Sour Patch aspect. You know, first we're sour, then you're sweet kind of thing. So, but I get both sides of it.
Well, she is a sweetie. We want to thank her for her time today. Please like this video. Comment on just what you think she should get next and what color she should get on her back. Pound that subscription button. That helps us a ton so we can get even more great videos for you. This is Baseball Guy. This is Abigail. We're here in Vegas. We're checking out. Baseball Guy here. I'm in Vegas on the Fremont Experience. I've got Chad. Chad, are you a Vegas native or are you here traveling?
You're traveling.
Where from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right, Indianapolis, home of my home baseball team, the Pittsburgh Pirates AAA team. I'm Baseball Guy, so I got to bring it all back to baseball. What do you think of Vegas?
I love it. Second time I've been here. I always have a great time.
Now, do you have any tattoos from Vegas?
I do not.
But you do have tattoos from Indiana.
Yeah, I've got a lot from Indiana.
All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is your leg. You got some interesting bugs and like a scorpion and different things down there. Tell me about what you've got going on with that leg sleeve.
Well, I'm actually a tattoo artist, so I'm lucky enough to have been worked with some really good guys, and my whole idea was to get a bunch of different bugs by different tattoo artists in their own style, like something they totally wanted to do. And that's just because I'm fascinated with bugs.
So you're a collector of bugs and a collector of artists.
Yes.
All right, besides Chad, who's your favorite artist?
There's a Indianapolis-based tattoo artist named Monty Agee. Fantastic artist, one of really good friends, and he's a award-winning artist.
Okay. And then what about you, Chad? What shop do you work out of?
I work at Untitled Inc. in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Certain style that you specialize in?
Comic book style, bold color work. That's my favorite thing to do.
What's your favorite tattoo you've ever done on somebody?
Ooh, I've actually got an entire 2 full sleeves of like fairy tale princesses that are all done in like sexy comic book style. Absolute favorite thing that I've done.
Snow White in a bikini?
Snow White in a corset. There's a Little Mermaid. There's a Tinkerbell. There's a sexy Jasmine. That's A lot of them.
Very nice. And how long have you been tattooing people?
Almost 13 years.
And do you tattoo any like wife, girlfriend, friends, anybody like that?
Yeah, I do. I've tattooed my wife a few times and some friends and family for sure.
I'm sure they love it. Have you tattooed yourself?
I've tattooed myself a couple times. It is a pain.
Are you like afraid of flinching and things like that?
No, it's just usually just awkward to do it on yourself.
And tell me about this one on your arm here. This like some kind of skeleton zombie-ish thing.
It's a vampire from a anime that I really like. The whole arm is going to be that entire anime.
Okay, and what anime is that?
Helsing.
Okay. And I assume that's from Van Helsing, the whole... Yeah.
Yep.
And then what about on your other arm here? Tell me about what you got over here.
Over here's a lot of work that I got started many, many years ago, and now we're in the process of covering up with a Japanese-style sleeve.
And you're going to do like dragons and cherry blossoms and flowers, or what?
It's a Japanese-style serpent wrapping up through a skull in the upper part of the arm with peony flowers.
Okay, awesome. Anything on like the chest or anything?
I've got a Transformers chest piece. It's a big Autobot symbol with metal wings coming off of it.
We might have to ask you to email us a picture of that one because that one's worth looking at. I love Transformers. Anything on your head you're going to do eventually?
Eventually I'll have my neck done, but I don't know about my head.
What are you going to do on your neck?
3/4 view skulls with roses surrounding it.
Okay, sweet.
Super realistic.
And what artist do you want to get to add to your bug collection next?
Man, there's an artist in Australia named Chris Rigoni I'd love to get tattooed by, but the expense of that might be a bit much.
Chris, g'day, mate. If you're going to come out to the States, hook up Chad with the tattoo on his bug sleeve there. It's pretty awesome. I love the idea of getting different artists as a collection. That is really, really cool.
I'm lucky enough to have a lot of good artists in my circle, so.
All right. Well, Baseball Guy here is reminding you to like this video, comment about the bugs, and if you know of any artists that Chad should put on his leg with the bug, let us know that. Pound the subscription button. That helps us a ton. And this is Baseball Guy. This is Chad. And we are out.